kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Run it here. The game moves the ball to a 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run in the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. Well run. Touchdown, Canes. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Good defensive play brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Well, the defense knows, Kurt, it might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Hits the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense. Disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Looking to throw it again. Catch made on the out route. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense then has a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Let's it fly to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Second down after the incompletion. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short in the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown. Bama. Conference championship pressure. They just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He escapes the pocket. He's got it in the open. We stop it at the 49, and that'll be a first down.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of it. They run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
Caught quickly. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. The back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. He finds some space. And then they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Fourth down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Canes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a fourth down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it on the move. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Pitch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Catch made on the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field goal for it on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. A screen to the wide receiver. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They cap the drive with 6 points. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Young momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Now the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, I'm a big big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looks to the left, pass caught.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Tight end goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go inside the 20. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
What great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a toss play to the right. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up 1st downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The running back here on a direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes at the 10 now. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
They got to be thinking about a touchdown here. I know it's 4th down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Running back has it on the screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a 1st down.
And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The Sopper with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now from the pistol formation. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Catch made in space. Look out. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Now it's 2nd down here. Wants to throw it. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Extending the play now. And he's brought down there.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pass caught.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker. So let's check out that. That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass cost him 5 yards. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the wideout goes in motion. Delayed handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. He hands it to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Alabama comes up with a line quickly. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Kaiser. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 1st down and more. He's still running. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the quarterback keeps it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the 1st down.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, tie. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. And for our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Touchdown, Canes. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, you get into this 2nd half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Point after, up and good. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Direct snap to the back. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's Kaiser. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On the run here, lets it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Going to try to use his legs here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll go for it on 4th down for a 5th time. They're 3 for 4 so far today. Receiver in motion now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's 4th down. You've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
0 running right. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. He's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. First down. Looking to throw the football. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
When they don't make the completion here, the timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, that's going to cost you.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Kaiser. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's bringing it back at the 30 now.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Breaks it up, brings her in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A great catch and run for 6. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got him open. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. A short completion of the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Fighting him off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So they get nothing on the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Throwing up play action. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. The 10. Touchdown, Miami. And the route is on.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Quick throw over the middle. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This air attack is still unstoppable. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he's got it. So they convert the two-point conversion, get it back to a two-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Takes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
It's a bootleg looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. They'll bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll stop him after a short game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. Breaking free at the 35. Powerful running into the secondary. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not floundering back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Leaning on the run game here. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can you keep the drive going, or you have to settle for 3? Running play called on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Canes. They are pouring it on now. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Go time, baby!
First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, he makes the catch! They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
He makes the grab. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. He's looking to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. It's a two-score game, so hope's still alive here in the late going. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
On the hands team does their job.
It secures the recovery. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Toss it to the back, running left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He shreds the tackle. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. Before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. This one will be fair caught. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
37.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started, and then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And the two-point try is good, so the lead is now 14. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.